The whiff of abnormality prevailed at Augusta National on Thursday morning. An epic overnight storm, during which thunder cracked over Augusta for hours on end, led to a delay in play getting underway. This venue's famous azaleas are not in full bloom, the consequence of previous weather issues. Gary Player had already caused red faces among green jackets by donning a Saudi Arabian advertising logo for honorary starting duties by the time the South African offered an obscure perspective on the merits of India. "I love India, the intelligence, the technology, the manners," Player said. "The women dress so nicely. I'm so used to seeing women with damn dresses up their bum, and you don't see anything like that in India. Where to begin?" Thankfully, a semblance of natural order soon appeared. Tiger Woods rolled back the years and commanded the cheers. Cameron Smith, seeking to become the only player other than Woods to claim the Players' Championship and Masters in the same year, again proved his Augusta specialism. Dustin Johnson, the 2020 champion, used the afternoon to maraud through the field. Scottie Scheffler, golf's hottest property on account of 3 wins since February, moved to within touching distance of the lead. "We have a major on our hands, which should soon render the elements and players' strange antics an irrelevance. Woods is the name on everybody's lips. 'Twas ever thus." He played perfectly controlled golf for 6 holes, at which point he was 1 under before a wayward tee shot at the 7th. Woods duly saved par, thanks to a wonderful chip. He cut a frustrated figure after a wasteful dropped shot at par 5/8, and was again agitated following a pulled drive at the tricky 9th. Was the fair tale to prove short-lived? No chance. Birders at the 13th and 16th, he converted from 29 feet there contributed to a day's work under paragraph. No wonder Woods could barely keep the smile from his face as he strode from the final green. Quick guide: how do I for sport breaking news alerts? Show: download the Guardian app from the iOS App Store on iPhones or the Google Play Store on Android phones by searching for The Guardian. If you already have the Guardian app, make sure you're on the most recent version. In the Guardian app, tap the yellow button at the bottom right, then go to Settings, then Notifications. Turn on Sport Notifications. Was this helpful? Thank you for your feedback. Smith's round of 68 was remarkable in that it included double bogeys at the 1st and 18th, with 8 birders in between. This is the Australian's first appearance since winning at Sawgrass last month. Despite his competitive nature, he was fully on board with the Woods hype from the group in front. "I actually found myself a couple of times today, because we were waiting so much, just watching him," Smith said. "I almost felt like a patron out there at some points today. You can't not watch him, he's unreal." Scheffler also came unstuck at the last, but only by way of a bogey. "I think it's a really special honor, and something that can't ever be taken away from me, being number 1 in the world. But at the end of the day it doesn't give me any strokes on the field this week," Scheffler said. His 69 was matched by Danny Willett, who is looking to end a dismal Augusta run since donning the green jacket in 2016. Joaquin Niemann's 3 under par is perhaps worthy of extra credit given it was done in the company of Woods. Johnson was unhappy with his 69, having dropped a shot with a 3-putt at the penultimate hole. Danny Willett won the Masters in 2016, but has missed 5 of the last 6 cuts at Augusta. Eric S. Lesser, EPA. Im Sung Jae provides a Masters conundrum. He has played in this major just twice before, with a record that reads, tied 2nd, missed cut. Im surged to the top of the leaderboard at 5 under par courtesy of a birdie at the 15th, thereby illustrating that he was summoning the spirit of 2020 rather than 2021. The Korean's front half of 32 was the finest score of the day, in what were its most testing conditions. A whipping wind is set to be joined by plummeting temperatures as we enter rounds 2, 3 and 4. Im 67 headed the field at close of play. Paul Casey withdrew before striking a ball due to back spasms. A 76 for Bryson DeChambeau was no shock given ongoing injury battles, but that Justin Thomas signed for an identical score raised eyebrows given his pre-tournament prominence. Sandy Lyle's 82 only added to the sense that this could prove the 1988 champions' final Masters hurrah. Woods was once spoken about in such terms: "It is difficult to keep track of and deliver fresh descriptions for the comebacks. This one could yet be the finest."